that teaches public speaking and leadership through a worldwide network of clubs. So internationally, we have around 280,000 plus members in 144 countries and consisting of 14,700 plus clubs. So we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. So Toastmasters isn't actually an English club. It's a public speaking club. You might find other Toastmasters club using their main language is in Mandarin or in Indonesian. Even our sister clubs, we have Jakarta Bahasa Toastmasters Club, which conducts their meeting full in Bahasa Indonesia. So because in Ministry of Finance, we would like to learn public speaking and English at the same time, so we decided to choose English as our main language. And then in Toastmasters, we have what we call pathways, which is the path that best aligns with your interests and objectives. So this is one of the perks of becoming a member. We have around 11 pathways, such as presentation mastery, dynamic leadership, etc. So in the website, in the Toastmasters website, once you become a member, you can choose one between 11 of these pathways. So you can kind of think of it as your major if you're attending university. So you can kind of concentrate on the thing that you want to improve in yourself and the thing that you want to focus at. So for example, my pathway is presentation mastery because I'm here to learn about how to present something in a proper manner. So I chose presentation mastery as my pathway. So here are our sessions. We have 3 sessions in each meeting. The first one is prepared speech, which is where members get to deliver projects in their pathways to finish their pathways. And the second one is table topic session, which is an impromptu speech session by all participants, members and non-members, regarding the theme. And the third one is evaluation session, which is feedback from evaluators about the speeches and the meeting in general. So in each meeting, we have meeting roles. The first one being Toastmaster of the meeting, which prepares and leads the meeting as a host, which is sort of like our MC. And the second one is table topic master, which moderates the table topic session later on. We have the general evaluator, which leads the evaluation session. We have the timer, which times everybody's speeches. We have the grammarian, who notes grammatical mistakes during speeches so that it can be improved. Also counts the word of the day or idiom of the day mentioned in the speeches of the participants. We have the counter, who notes any words or sound used as a crutch so speakers can become more aware and correct them. And also we have the ballot counter, which is the person who collects and compare ballots submitted for the best speaker and the best evaluator. So this is the history of our club. MOF Toastmasters Club was initially BKF Toastmasters Club, chartered in early April 2017 and was initiated by Mr. Irwanda Wisnuwardana and Ka Andi Yoga Trihartanto. These are the benefits that you could expect to get if you join Toastmasters. The first one being improve public speaking skills, build self-confidence and self-awareness. And the third one is practice writing speeches and presenting in a group setting. You could also maximize your potential by joining contests, which we hold yearly. Unlimited personal growth, gain a competitive advantage in the workplace. And in Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club, you get a plus in learning English because we use our meeting language is English. And then we have other benefits being build leadership skills, work on networking in an environment, gain a competitive advantage in the workplace. I think I've mentioned that. So here's our regular meeting. We hold our meeting every Friday. We usually have hybrid meetings in Gedung Juanda 1 in Ruangan ABW and through Zoom online from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Jakarta time, waktu Indonesia Barat. And to RSVP, you could go to this link, bit.ly/RSVP-MOFTMC. Okay, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, MOF Toastmasters Club, for more info and meeting updates. And that would be all. Thank you, everyone, for listening. And with the end of the presentation, I call this meeting to open. Izin Kak Iren. Okay, so there I've opened the meeting and I give the control back to the Toastmaster of the meeting, Mas Yanta.
Okay, thank you very much to Toastmaster Akara, who act as our acting president, but it won't last long because here we already have our real president here, Toastmaster Iren. Welcome. I think it's tiring for her because he just has us as a speaker in our meeting. So I hope she still has energy for us. Uh, and as we will start our meeting this evening. So hello everyone. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Toastmaster Yanta. I will be act as your Toastmaster of the meeting, which actually you can say it as a master of ceremony in an event. I will be act like that. And for today meeting, we always have different team for every meeting, and the theme for our meeting uh, would be aim for the star, with our WOD or word of the day is I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, conscientious, which will be further explained by our grammarian. And as usual, as our previous regular meeting, we have three main agendas. The first one will be prepare speech session. The second one is table topic session, which will be led by our table topic masters. And the last is evaluation session. Before we start in evaluation session, it will be led by our general evaluator, and I would love our general evaluator to present his or her team, because yeah, general evaluator not act alone, but general evaluator always bring his or her team up. I would love our general evaluator to introduce the role or his or her team in this meeting. Oh, to Toastmaster Iren. First, maybe you can explain about the roles or your team in evaluation team.
Okay, thank you, Taskmaster of the meeting, Taskmaster Yanta. So right now, I will become the GE, General Evaluator, where in here, I will evaluate our meeting from the beginning until the end. So it's the whole of the meeting. But I'm not alone in here, because in the evaluation session, I will be with the grammarian that I think Toastmaster Akara just accept the challenge to be another grammarian again. So the grammarian will be Toastmasters Akara, that he will correct all of the grammar that we've mentioned in our speech, but please do not ever mind of that, because in here we just want to learn together. And then we have our timer. The timer for today is, wait, I have forgot about the timer. So next, about the counter. Counter will count how many when you deliver your speech, and counter will be assigned with our Toastmasters Pradita. And we also have ballot counter. Ballot counter is the person that will count how many votes that you have. So we will announce the best double topic speakers and best. I think we will not have evaluation speakers and prepare speech for today. So it's only just best double topic speakers that will be led by Toastmasters Medi. And then, so that's a grammarian, and then the timer that will be Okay, so Toastmaster Yanta just take the role as the timer. Thank you, Toastmaster Yanta. So the timer will time you because we only have table topic sessions. So the timer will be 1 minute. Just notice it, minimum 1 minute until 2 minutes and 30. 1 minute until 2 minutes. So Toastmaster Yanta will share the screen of yellow 1 minute, of green 1 minute, yellow 1 minute and 30 seconds, and red. Nah, yes, like Toastmaster Yanta show to you, and red is for 2 minutes, and you have to complete your speech until 2 minutes and 30. That's the all from me, and I will give it back again to our Toastmaster of the meeting. Toastmaster Yanta, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Iren, for the brief introduction of your team. So let's move on to our first agenda. Since we don't have, unfortunately, we don't have any prepared speaker for this meeting. We will jump. I'm sorry, I will change my virtual background first to the regular one. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we move on to our second agenda, which will be table topic speaker, which will be led by our table topic master, and that would be, I forgot who is our table topic master today.
It's me, Mas Yanta. Me again.
Oh, okay, Toastmaster Akara.
Yeah.
I give the screen back to Toastmaster Akara. The screen is yours. Thank you, Toastmaster
Okay.
Akara.
Okay, thank you, Mas Yanta. Okay, you guys, since we don't have any prepared speakers for today, we will hop right on to the main session of the day, which is the table topic session. I hope you guys don't get bored listening to my voice because I will be taking multiple roles in this meeting and I will be speaking a lot. So the theme today is, I'm the one who chose the theme as the VPE. I decided to choose the theme about aim for the stars. Why did I choose this theme? Because to be honest, I looked up Toastmasters meeting themes on Google, and this is kind of one of the themes that kind of struck my interest because you could kind of interpret aim for the stars as sort of like aiming for your biggest, highest dreams. But you could also take it in the literal sense, kind of like imagine yourself going to outer space. So the questions in the table topic session today will be about those two things, like taking this theme in sort of the metaphorical and the literal way. So we hope you guys get the questions that you want, which is kind of not possible because it's random. Okay, so I've sent the word of the day in the chat box earlier. So the word of the day today is conscientious, which means of a person wishing to do what is right, especially to do one's work or duty well and thoroughly. So from this definition, we could kind of take the meaning of this word as hardworking. It's like the resilience to keep going to achieve your goals. For example, if you want to use it in a sentence, you could say, he is a conscientious and hardworking person. So since I'm also the grammarian, I will also be writing down whether or not you guys use the word of the day in your table topic speeches. Okay, that's all the opening for the table topic session. If anybody wants to participate to be our first table topic speaker, please raise your hand. Here we have quite a few soon-to-be Toastmasters. We have some members, Toastmaster Ilmi, Toastmaster Lita. I think we have a lot of guests because the effect that Kairan had in the other meeting. Okay, I see here soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi has raised his hand to be trying to be our first table topic speaker. Soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi, hello.
Yeah, hello, Toastmaster Akano. Hello, everyone.
Hello, soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi. Where are you right now?
I'm still working at my office.
Okay. So are you ready for your questions, soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi?
Wait, check on.
All right.
Okay.
He will be delivering his speech standing up, which soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi usually comes offline, but today we're having a full online meeting. So here's your question, soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi.
Oh, okay.
So this is kind of, I think it's quite an easy question. If it is, I don't know. So what is the latest achievement that you're proud of? Soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi. What is the latest achievement that you're proud of? To soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi, is the question clear?
Clear.
All right, the time and screen is yours.
Distinguished, sorry, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, distinguished fellow Toastmaster and soon to be Toastmaster, aka guest. Okay, what is my latest achievement that I'm proud of it? Let me just share about my experience for getting a scholarship for my master degree. Last year, I got a scholarship from Korea government to continue my study over there, especially in topic or tab of public administration. And I was so proud of it because it was hard for getting the scholarship. I know it because honestly, I have tried around 5 times for applying the scholarship, and gratefully, alhamdulillah, I got the funding from Korea government. And if I just remember about my journey for getting the scholarship, I just tried to force myself, even though I haven't got any funding for my education level. I just try to act as worthy at first. For example, whenever I attended a meeting or a webinars, I just try to be a conscientious and as well as a hardworking student for getting the best score, and also whenever I got a chance for answering any quiz or question, I just try to raise my hand at the first time because I believe if I want to be the best worthy, I should force myself to, I should build my confidence to be the first person who answer the question, even though I sometimes or many times I got the wrong answer on my effort. As long as I just do my best, there is no regret of it. And all in all, I believe this achievement is not it's not a big thing, honestly. I still have a lot of dreams on me of it. And by having a good community here, especially public speaking skill here, I hope one day I can be a good speaker as an international speaker. I can bring my ministry or bring my country to the upper level to be the best body that I can show to my relatives as well as my colleagues. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much, soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi. So soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi just shared about his journey on achieving the scholarship on the top university in South Korea. I still remember the first time that I was in the same meeting with you. You joined us from Korea, and now soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi has graduated and came back to Indonesia. And even though he's achieved so much of the things that he's proud of, as soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi said in the end that he still has many dreams to go. So that's kind of the key message here that I took from your speech, which is never stop dreaming, everyone. Keep achieving towards greatness. Okay, so soon-to-be Toastmaster Odi, thank you very much for becoming our first table topic speaker. Does anybody else want to try? So here we have Toastmaster Yanta raising his hand physically from his
if anyone
Zoom.
wouldn't
Yeah.
want to
Okay,
try,
it's
I would
fine,
like to
Toastmaster Yanta. Since we had a soon-to-be Toastmaster last time, I think we can have a Toastmaster do
Okay.
the second one.
Thank you very much. I think I will count my time myself.
Okay, so your next question is, oh, this is kind of like future thinking. Where would you like to spend your old age? Where would you like to spend your old age, Mas Yanta? Since I think this question fits you very well because I know that your family is from Bali, but you were raised and born in Jakarta, if I'm not mistaken, and you go from
Yes.
place to place. So it's very relatable. Where would you like to spend your old age? The
Okay,
time and screen is yours.
thank you very much. I would like to spend my old age maybe between Bali and Jakarta, and I would love to travel when I am retired because yeah, in our working days, in our productive days, we we are already a conscientist maybe for us Ministry of Finance because yeah we seek for the perfections. That's one of our value. So I think that would be very tiring in our old age, and yeah, in our old age or in our retirement day, we would like, and I also would like to travel and live in familiar place. For myself and for me is Bali or Jakarta, but I would also love to travel because yeah, as you know, maybe some of you who are still in your young age love to travel. Travel is good, right? Yeah, that's what I thought for my old days, that I would love to live in familiar place uh, when I was young, and I also love to travel to experience new things. So I felt like I'm never old. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Give the screen back to you, Master Alcala.
Okay, thank you very much, Tosma Sarianta. I feel like it's lucky that you chose the second question because it's so relatable to you and maybe relatable to the rest of us Ministry of Finance staff, or maybe outside of the Ministry of Finance too, because we tend to move around from place to place, depending on what the organization tells us to move to, where to move to. So that's kind of interesting. Thank you very much, Tosma Sarianta. And it's quite true though. You could travel and experience new things, but you will always find comfort in something that is familiar. Okay. Thank you very much, Sosma Saryanta. So next one, I think somebody told me that soon to be Toastmaster Ricky raised his hand. Is it true? Okay,
Yes.
soon to be Toastmaster Ricky, would you like to participate for the next one?
Yes. May I?
Okay. Of course you may. So soon to be Toastmaster Ricky, the next question is yours. So the question is directly about the theme for today. What does aiming for the stars mean to you? What does aiming for the stars mean to you? Sunsubu Toastmaster Ricky, the time and screen is yours.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity because it's my first time to join this Zoom meeting. So I would like to introduce myself first. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ricky Dinarajendra, and I'm originally from Pekalongan, Central Java. I recently studied at Polytechnic State of Finance STAN, or usually abbreviated as PKN STAN. So now I would like to tell you about what does aiming for the stars mean to me. So aiming for the star is a metaphorical expression that conveys the idea of setting some ambition or striving for excellence. So it originates from me to aiming high towards the stars in the sky, which are often associated with greatness, achievement, or aspiration. So when someone says they are aiming for the stars, they are expressing their commitment for reaching the highest level of success or accomplishment in their life. So this phrase for me is uh, the idea of dreaming big, pushing boundaries, and refusing to settle for anything happen in the journey. So it's about having a vision that the ordinary and daring to pursue with determination and big effort. Additionally, aiming for the star for me, it means that I want to achieve something big. For instance, because I still in college, I want to study abroad. I want to apply some scholarships to abroad. And now recently I is taking ISMA program that still ongoing. So I hope I can be one of the awardees in the ISMA 2024. And that's all for me. I think it's enough for me. So thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Suntubi Toastmaster Ricky. Are you still a student in Pakistan right now?
Yes, in
Me
the fourth
too.
semester. Oh yeah.
Me too, I'm in the D3BCAP.
Uh,
Okay, so fellow Pakistan student, I hope you get into your ISMA 2024.
I mean,
One of my friends are also participating in there. I hope you all get in, because this is the first time Pakistan has the opportunity to join that kind of thing. And yeah, I think it's quite what I expected, that you interpret the aiming for the stars in the metaphorical sense, because that's what I was aiming for in choosing this theme. So thank you very much for giving us your perspective about aiming for the stars means that you have to put big efforts to achieve what you want. So thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Ricky. This is your first time joining us, and you already had the bravery to do our table topic speech. And you're very good at it. You're very good at impromptu speech, I see. So thank you very much. And here we have our division director. Welcome, Toastmaster Alvin, visiting Toastmaster Alvin from SCBD Toastmasters. Would you like to try for our table topic session, Toastmaster Alvin?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Alvin. So here's our question for you, Toastmaster Alvin. You can be anything you want. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? You can be anything you want. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? Toastmaster Alvin, the time and screen is yours.
You can be anything you want. I have to disagree. I used to believe in this. I can be anything. When I was young, I can be anything. I put effort. I can do anything. I can achieve anything. Yet, when I'm to become a senior vice president in my company when I was 30, it was very delusional. I cannot do it. Like so many things in the obstacle, so many office politics I need to handle. And now I'm just a regular officer. And I try to be grateful to this. And I think I cannot be anything I want, but God decreed me to be anything that I need. As an officer right now, I have so many free time. I can hang out with my wife. I have so many free time. I can develop myself in Toastmasters, networking, meet friends here and there. And that make me happy because as an extrovert person, I love to connect with people. I love to listen to people. And sometimes this is that I feel the best one for me. So fellow Toastmasters, sometimes we want to be anything, but God knows what best for us. Yet, don't give up. If you want to be anything, just try for it. Yet, you give it to God who knows what best for you. Overall, do your best. You can be anything you need. Back to you, Akara.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Alvin. So I really took note of that quote that you made, which is you can't be anything you want, but God has better plans for you and God gives you what you need. So this is kind of us. We are, of course, allowed to dream as big as we can, but we also have to control our expectations towards our dreams so that we don't plummet so far into like disappointment and despair if we happen to not achieve our dreams. But as Toastmaster Alpina said, you still have to try to at least achieve your dreams. But realistically speaking, the statement which Toastmaster Alpin didn't agree with, which is you can be anything you want, is kind of, yeah, sometimes you don't get to be what you want, but it doesn't mean that you can't be happy still. Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Alpin, for the enlightening speech. Okay, since we have a Toastmasters, I would like to hear from one of our soon-to-be Toastmasters, please. Would anybody like to try? Soon-to-be Toastmasters, anyone? What would happen if I point somebody? If nobody wants to raise their hand.
Maybe
Soon-to-be
Alan.
Toastmaster. Can I point a soon-to-be Toastmaster first, Kak? Because we can alternate like that. Soon-to-be Toastmaster Lutfia, you look familiar to me. Maybe we are from the same angkatan ya, PKN STAN 2018.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah, but it's
Ah,
been a long time since I
yeah.
joined,
I think
Ministry
I've
of
seen you
Finance.
around campus before. So soon-to-be Toastmaster Lutfia, as a fellow 2018 PKN STANer, would you like to try?
Sure.
All right. So soon-to-be Toastmaster Lutfia, the next question is yours. So this is kind of me taking the theme in a literal sense. So who would you travel? Oh, I misspelled travel here, sorry. Who would you travel to outer space with? If you could take one person to have you in outer space, imagine if you're an astronaut, who would you take? Who would you travel to outer space with? Since to be Toastmaster Lutfia, the time and screen is yours.
All right. It seems like it a must from this question that I have to travel to the outer space. But if I could choose, I'd rather stay on Earth where all of the facilities I could grab, but I would like to travel to outer space with one of my best friend back in college because I knew that he would like to do it with me because back then we were ambitious and well, by ambitious we could also means dumb sometimes because we are still young and do not understand about the world completely how it actually works. And we back then we thought that being consensus is enough to get everything that we would like to have, but after working for 2 years we start to realize that the world sometimes does not work as we plan. And yeah, but it is the reality. All you have to do is trying as hard as you can, but do not let your expectation hurt you. So yeah, that's my answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, soon-to-be Toastmaster Lutfia, fellow ex-PKN STAN student since you've graduated, right? So that's the thing, you guys, as soon-to-be Toastmaster Lutfia has said, yeah, we can still work on our dreams, but don't let our expectations get too high. Control your expectations, be a little realistic, just a little bit. You don't have to be completely realistic. You can be a little bit realistic to help yourself from if you don't achieve your expectations. So the thing that we have in common for ex-PKN STAN students is that PKN STAN has a way of giving us expectations and then make us not achieving it somehow. So yeah, we are kind of used to that. Janda PKN STAN. All right. Since we have soon to be Toastmaster Lutfia deliver the last speech, and I saw Kak Iren and Kadita wanted to join in on the table topic session. Please, Kak Iren, would you like to go first, and then we can have Kadita?
Oh, okay. Maybe we want to try some to be Toastmaster Florentia or how?
Okay, soon to be Toastmaster Florentina. Florentina, are you here? Soon to be Toastmaster Florentina. Hello. Maybe she's not quite here with us yet, Kak. Would you like to try or?
Okay,
Oh,
I
okay.
can try. Okay.
Okay, Kak Iren, here's your question, Kak. How do you work towards your achievements? How do you work towards your achievements? Here's a question which I think fits you very well, Kak Iren, since you have so many achievements that we can be inspired from. How do you work towards your achievements? The time and screen is yours, Kak.
Okay, so maybe at first, how do you work with your achievements? Some of us may have our own goals, but it depends on that person. So if my goals are to be, for example, to be of Ministry of Finance one day, no, not like that, but maybe what I want to say in here, everyone has a different goals. So that can lead us to have a different achievements. So it based on the people. Sometimes we just compare ourselves to other achievements. So how do I work towards my achievements? At first, I stick to my goals. I want to make my own goals. What things that I want to purpose? What is the purpose of my life? What things that I want to pursue in my life? And with that, I can be more positive with the achievements that I want to take. And second, I think I have to consciousness about things that can I have to consciousness about the skills that I have. So I want to live up my skills. If I expert in public speaking, for example, I have to work hard in there. So just find the positivity in your life, the positive skills, the skills that you can have, so you can maximize it to reach on your achievements. And last but not least, of course, to work hard on your achievements, just do the best and pray, because if you just want to really work hard in your achievements and then you just forget to pray, it can lead you to feel yourself very high, and then you just forget about who is the people surrounds you. That's all from me. Back again to our Toastmaster of the meeting. Toastmaster Akara, the screen is yours.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Iren, our Madam President, for delivering it's not the last, I'm sorry, for delivering her table topic speech. Yeah, just as Toastmaster Alvin has quoted in Kak Iren's speech, just do the best and pray, which sometimes when we're too ambitious about achieving our goals, we forget about the spiritual side and that we're not alone in achieving all of these goals, even though it feels like it is, because we still have the Almighty God, which is always on our side. Yeah. And one thing that Kailan has mentioned is that if you have skills, don't be afraid to use these skills. Don't be afraid to hone the skills that you're good at, so that it can help you in achieving the things that you want to be. It can help you in achieving your goals. So if you think you have a talent, just go for it. Try, and let's hope that we excel in honing our talents so that we could be a better human being. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Ilan. And we had Toastmaster Dita raised her hand before. Kadita, hello Ka.
Hi.
Would you like to participate in the next table topics?
Yes, please.
All right. Oh, we still have quite some time, you guys. So I think we could have everybody participate. We could just
Yeah.
recycle the questions.
Yes, please. We still have much
How
time.
do you work? Okay, we had this question already. Oh, this is kind of me, like another literal sense question, Ka. Would you
Oh,
live on another planet?
this is
Yes
such
or
a weird
no? And give us the
question.
reason for it. Why? Would you live on another planet? Why? To Toastmaster Dita, the time and screen is yours.
Okay, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. This is such a philosophical question. I don't really know what to answer, but I think I will answer that I don't want to live on another planet. The first one is because I have not really researched about the other possible planets that I can live on. It's like I don't really know if I can live on Mars or any other planet. But on the side note, what I want to say is that I think I have been pretty much feeling grateful about of living in this earth, because even though my life is not perfect, even though the stars are sometimes like far away from this earth, it's like I don't have many things in my life, but I have many other things in my life. So I can say that I feel pretty much satisfied with my own life right now, even though that I still have some stars that I want to aim, and which leads me into a more conscientious, am I pronouncing it right? Person myself. And I think it relates to the previous questions that we have. It's like, how do we usually aim for the stars? I think I can say that I am actually a big dreamer. So I have some stars, my North Stars. I have some North Stars that I want to achieve. And the best way for me to do that is by breaking it into smaller goals, into smaller steps that I can do. And this mindset have been leading myself into a better person each day, I think, because it feels like I can learn about how to reach all of those stars, and also eventually how to feel satisfied with my life that I have here in Earth. So it's like even though I don't have everything figured out yet, even though I still don't have many things in my life, even though I probably still have some things that I want to achieve, I can say that I am pretty much happy living here in the earth. And also I feel happy that I still have some things that I want to achieve. And I can say that even in Toastmasters, I can say that you guys are some of the people that are sent to me by God, which makes me feel happy and content to live here. And I don't even know if I can have this kind of community in Mars. So no, I don't think I will move into another planet. So I think that's all. I don't know what to say. I think it's kind of like rambling or anything, but thank you very much. Back to you, Akara.
So I think Adit, this is like the fact that I chose this question is kind of an effect that I had during the holidays. I watched too many science fiction movies. So I just felt like I might put it in there. Like, would
Yeah,
you live
that's
on
okay.
another
This
planet?
is
Like,
really
why?
interesting
Okay.
question. But I was like, oh my God, what should I say? Because I don't watch science fiction movie or something like that. So it's like, but do you think there is any other planet that we can live on?
I don't think
This is
so. Maybe
like
not right now. But apparently I heard from somewhere that NASA is finding somebody to go live in Mars for like 30 days, if I'm not mistaken. They
Okay.
want to try to get people to live in Mars, I think.
Yeah,
And
but
I
I
think it's,
think I'll still live here.
yeah. And I think it's very interesting. And what you said is very interesting, and how you kind of brought this question to talk about your gratitude about the fact that you have us here on Earth. We feel very honored, Kadit.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I think that's sort of like the interesting way into which table topics can go, right, Kadit? Which you can take the question, but you can talk about something that is in your mind and you can sort of relate it to the question in hand. So I think this just goes to show how experienced you are in impromptu speech. And yeah, we're honored to have you to have us be part of the reason that you're here to stay on Earth. Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Kadit.
Yeah, thank you very much, Akarai. It's such a great question.
Okay, so we still have a lot of time, you guys, since we don't have any prepared speeches today. We still have a few soon-to-be Toastmasters too who didn't get the chance to deliver a Toastmaster speech already. So soon-to-be Toastmaster Lukman Ahmadi Sastra. Soon-to-be Toastmaster Lukman, are you here with us? Hello, soon-to-be Toastmaster Lukman. Would you like to try to become the next table topic speaker?
Okay, sure.
All right,
thank
thank you very much. So I actually have only one more question, but we can recycle the questions later on for the rest of the participants. So
That's
here's your
fine.
question, soon-to-be Toastmaster Lukman. Is it scary or exciting to dream big? Is it scary or exciting to dream big? Is the question clear, soon-to-be Toastmaster Lukman?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. Let me
All
introduce
right.
myself. Like
The time and screen is yours.
Thank you. Like Ricky, this is also my first meeting, my first time joining Toastmasters. Thank you for welcoming me. So scary or exciting? I think it's challenging. Other Rather than scary or exciting, it would be a challenging thing to me to dream big. Okay, I I've been thought I have this thought on dreaming big, and to accomplish it, we I I usually get help from other people to. Okay, let me. I'm sorry for this inconvenience.
It's okay, it's okay. You can take your time, soon-to-be Toastmaster Lukman. Totally okay.
Yep. Well, it's exciting and also challenging, as I've been said. Since all of things I had until today is basically started from a dream, just like they said in the books, like dream bigs, and so on and so on. It's not just quotes or something nice to say. It is practically it is a true quotes what they said about dreaming big, and enjoying I'm enjoying dreaming big and live and get the opportunity to take the small steps, aiming that my biggest dream. That's all. I'm terribly sorry. I'm nervous, and if you could please excuse me.
All right, it's okay. It's totally okay. We are all here to learn. If you're a little bit nervous, that's how we all started. As you said, everything I have today started from a dream. So if you think that you're a little bit nervous right now, it's okay. You can start from there. And then, as you said, you can do the small steps to build up your confidence, to improve yourself in terms of public speaking and everything. And in a matter of fact, I thought that your speech was very great. So
Thank you
you
for your
actually had
compliment.
no reasons to be nervous. Are you a Pakistan student currently, soon to be Toastmaster Lukman?
No, I'm currently working in Cimahi, and tax office
Oh,
Cimahi.
Oh, tax office. Okay. So ex-PKN Stan then, PKN Stan
Yes.
graduate.
Yes.
All right. Glad to have you join us.
2000.
Maybe, oh, Cimahi is kind of far. It's in Bandung, right? Maybe if you happen to find yourself in Jakarta, you can join us in Gedung Juanda 1, Kantor Pusat Kemenkeu, to join us in the offline meeting. Thank
Oh,
you very
yeah.
much for participating, to be Toastmaster Lukman.
Thank you for the
Okay,
time.
thank you. Okay, we have one more participant who hasn't had the chance to speak in table topics, and we still have time, quite a lot actually. Soon to be Toastmaster Rima Pusparini. Are you here with us, soon to be Toastmaster Rima? Hello, soon to be
Hello.
Toastmaster Rima. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Would you like to try for the next table topics speech?
Okay, but pardon my English.
No, it's okay. It's okay, soon to be Toastmaster Rima. We don't judge around
Okay.
here. If you're confused or if you don't know what the words are in English, boleh pakai bahasa Indonesia juga boleh kok.
Okay. thank
Okay.
you.
Since we don't have any more questions, soon to be Toastmaster Rima, actually, would you like to choose from one of the previous ones? If you have any
No,
preference?
please choose it for me.
Oh,
Could
okay.
you please choose it for me?
Okay. I will certainly do that. I will open my presentation first. I think I would like to hear what you have to say about this one. Wait, let me share my screen. So this is the same question as the previous one that Toastmaster Alvin had delivered. So you can be anything you want. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? Soon to be Toastmaster. Oh, sorry. Wait. Oh, sorry. You can be anything you want. Do you agree or disagree with this statement, soon to be Toastmaster Rima? You can be anything you want. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? Are you ready, soon to be Toastmaster Rima?
I think so.
All right. You can, it's
Okay.
fine if you need to have 15 seconds or 30 seconds to think about it. And if you're ready, the time and screen is yours, soon to be Toastmaster Rima.
Okay, thank you. Do you know that answering a question that someone before me has already answered it, it is quite difficult because you don't want to have the same answer as someone else did, right? So I'm gonna try to answer. You can be anything you want, agree or disagree. I want to try agree. Yes, we can be anything we want if we try it. First, we have to try it. I don't think so. First, we have to choose what we want logically. Logically, is it the right word? So if I graduate from economic school, then I cannot dream to be astronaut. If I am a civil servant, then it will be It will be logic if I want to be like echelon 3 or echelon 4, right? So choose what you want. Cara bijak. What is cara bijak? I don't know the English. Wisely. Is it right?
Right. Correct,
Yes.
correct. Wisely, yeah.
And then the second one is try to reach your goals with first, I think you have to believe it, and then you have to build commitment, and then you have to explore your explore your competency, right? And then find a way that could lead you to your destination. I think so. I think that's it. I don't know what else to say.
Okay, soon to be Toastmaster Rima, thank you very much. And your
Thank
English was very
you.
good, in fact. So, yeah, thank you very much for participating. And this is an interesting way that soon to be Toastmaster Rima has decided to answer this question. So, different from Toastmaster Alvin, who disagreed with the previous statement, soon to be Toastmaster Rima agreed with this. But what soon to be Toastmaster Rima has said, yes, we can be anything we want. But I need to highlight the want here. We need to choose what we want logically and wisely. That's the main message that I received from to Toastmaster Rima's speech. So yeah, we can still be anything we want, but please choose the things that you want with your logic and choose it wisely. So that's a very interesting way into agreeing with this statement, but still bringing a lot of realistic sense to the listeners here. So thank you very much, to be Toastmaster Rima. Are you a Ministry of Finance staff, by the way?
Yes, in fact, an hour ago I was in the same MS team with Irene.
Oh, thank you very much, to be Toastmaster Rima, for joining us. And thank you very much, Toastmaster Iren, for promoting our club in the previous Microsoft Teams meeting. So, Toastmaster Ilmi, we still have Toastmaster Ilmi. I kind of forgot because she didn't turn on her video. So I'm very sorry,
Yes.
Toastmaster Ilmi. Would you like to participate in our table topics? I think we can have time for one more.
Okay, great. But I'm sorry, I cannot open my camera because it will kill the network.
Yeah, it's okay. You can choose
Okay.
from any question that you want. Which one would you like to choose?
I think I would like to choose the one. Can you show the questions? First questions?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
We can start from the beginning if you want. So what is the latest achievement you're proud of? Would you like to take this one or would you like to go to the next one? Just say next until you tell me to stop, okay?
Okay, I will choose that one.
Oh, okay. Great. So Toastmaster Ilmi, what is the latest achievement that you're proud of? What is the latest achievement that you're proud of? Toastmaster Ilmi, the time and screen is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, TM Akara, for the questions. If we talk about achievement, we really focus about the healthness, right? So lately I have what is called injured my feet after getting the badminton event. So I realized that maybe I win with the competition, but it's in the reality I lose my ankle. I have a little surgery, so I think that's kind of I win, but indeed I am lose. So so I think sometimes when we focus only about the achievement, we push our body too much. So it yeah, like I said before, we achieve what we want. We feel that we are win, but in the end of the day, we are just losing some part of the important thing from our life. Like maybe if you because we sometimes forget to take granted for what we have today. Like maybe if you are the worker, then you just to focus with your career, but you lose the sense the sense to connect with your body, your family, and you lose some friends because you just focus on what's material can you achieve. So the thing that I want to mention here, perhaps if sometimes the motivations becomes to you wants to become a conscientious person, it has to be balanced with sometimes that you have. So in the end of the day, even you are win, but you are really win, like you know what I mean. You have you can win without losing something that you didn't realize until you lose it. So that's my story. Back to you, our table topic master. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Ilmi, for becoming the last table topic speech and closing off our session for the day. So what I got from your speech is that winning doesn't come at no cost. So even if you win, you still have to put your time, your effort. You might get injured. You might do things that you wouldn't have done. And yeah, even if you win, it still comes at a cost. And what I also got from your speech is that winning sometimes isn't everything. We need to think about what we are sacrificing to get this victory. We need to think about what we are doing. Don't be menghalalkan segala cara. What's that in English? I kind of forgot. To achieve victory. Don't be forgetting that you still need to think about your health, your safety, and achieving victory. So yeah, winning doesn't come at no cost. Winning still comes at a cost still. Okay, so I hope all of our dreams, whether or not we try to achieve them, we get to get that win or that victory. And as Toastmaster Elmi has said, that we get to have that true victory where we don't lose anything at all. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. That's all for our table topic session for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So this is me, your table topics master for today's meeting, signing off, and I give the control back to the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Yanta.
Thank you very much to Toastmaster Akara, who have led our table topic session splendidly. And wow, I have heard many great speech, and actually it's also because the great theme provided by our vice president of education itself, Toastmaster Akara. I think your great theme has give birth to many great speeches which I have heard in our meeting. Thank you very much to Toastmaster Akara and all of our speakers today. And before we move on to our evaluation session, I would love to take photo for documentation of our meeting today. And if you can and if you want, I would love to all of you to turn on your camera for a moment. I can see Toastmaster Ilmi can turn on her camera right now. It's okay. Maybe Toastmaster Alvin or soon to be Toastmaster Luthia, if you can and want it, please turn on your camera. I will take a shot in 1, 2, 3. Please hold your pose for a moment. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Hold for a moment. Perfect. Thank you very much, everyone. And without further ado, I will go to our last session, which will be evaluation session. And it will be led by our general evaluator, Toastmaster Iren. Toastmaster Iren, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yanta. So right now we will have evaluation session, and in here, before I evaluate all of the meeting from the beginning until the end, I will, for the first, I think I will call the timer for today. Are you ready, Toastmasters? Toastmaster Yanta?
Yes, sure.
So, let us hear the report from our timer, Toastmaster Yanta. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Iren. So as a timer, first, I'm really sorry for maybe late sign about red, yellow, and red, yellow, and green virtual background of mine. And I will report for overall eligibility. But unfortunately, I'm really sorry to soon to be Toastmaster Lukman, who have exceeded his time limit. And for other speakers, are eligible to be voted. And I will give the details of the timer to our ballot counter, which will be Toastmaster Iren, who will make a vote for all of the speaker here. Thank you very much. I guess that's all from me. Toastmaster Iren, I guess you're still
Oh yeah, I
muted.
forgot to unmute. Okay, so thank you, Toastmaster Yanta, for delivering your report. And right now, we will move to maybe a counter. Toastmaster Dita, are you ready to deliver your report?
Yes, sure.
Okay, Toastmaster Dita, a counter, the screen is yours.
Wait a minute, I kind of forgot. Oh, here it is. Okay, hi everyone. So it's me with Toastmaster Dita as the counter. As the counter, my duty is to pay a close attention to every speeches that are delivered in this meeting and kind of try my best to note the use of filler words. So this might feel a little bit uncomfortable because you will see your names and also how many times you mention the filler words. So I have to warn you that the best feedback is what we don't want to hear. So please don't feel intimidated or feel like, oh my God, I made so many mistakes. I'm not good at speaking or etc. Because we are here to learn together and we are practicing speaking every week. So please just keep in mind that the best feedback is what we don't want to hear, because usually what we don't want to hear is something that will keep us growing and also learning to be better. So before I go with my evaluation, I should explain to you that what we mean by filler words are filler sounds, filler phrases, or filler words that we tend to use whenever we want to fill the void when we think about the next word in speaking. So it's like we usually use some kind of like meaningless word like or something like that when we think in our speech, or perhaps the filler phrases like I think that, what I'm trying to say is, or etc. So these are like the unnecessary phrases that we tend to use when we buy time to think in speaking. And the last one, filler words like well, okay, so, and something like that, in which we don't really need that word, but we use that word because we want to fill the void. So these are what we mean by filler words, sounds, and phrases. So here is my evaluation. Pardon me because I think I wasn't quite very focused in every speeches. So if you feel like I don't think I mentioned that filler words or something like that, you can just tell me. But this is my observation. The first one from Sotubitos Master Odi. I noticed that you use and both once. And then Toastmaster Yanta, you use one but one thing to note is that you have such a good careful pauses. So careful pauses is something that we can use when we want to buy time to think without saying any filler words. So it's like I think, so it's like you give some kind of pause in between your words without sounding any words through your mouth. So, and the next one is soon to be Toastmaster Ricky. I noticed you mentioned one but you have a very great speech previously, and you should apply for that ISMA if Stan has it. And then Toastmaster Alvin, I didn't notice any use of filler words. Soon to be Toastmaster Lufia 2A. Toastmaster Iren have no filler words, I suppose. But I noticed that she had some kind of like repetitive words, like I have to, you mentioned it like twice. And then myself, I was not counted because I was giving the speech. And Toastmaster Lukman 3A, soon to be Toastmaster Rima 3A, and Toastmaster Ilmi 1A. So this is something that we should learn and together by practicing. Some of the tips that I can share to you to avoid the use of filler words. The first one is the use of breath. So don't forget to take a breath, because at some points when we feel nervous in giving speech, we tend to, speak faster. So remember to take a breath and then to slow down, because usually, me myself, whenever I feel nervous, I will speak faster than ever, faster than I used to talk. And then the use of pause, the careful pause. Don't give a too long pause. You can just like use some kind of like I like to call it as careful pauses. So it's not too long, but it's not too short as well. And then the last practice, the practical tips that you can do to reduce your filler words is by recording yourself. So try to record yourself giving a speech and then notice how many filler words that you use, because the very first step to reducing the filler words is to be aware and to realize how many filler words and what kind of filler words that you usually use in your speech. So I think that's all from me. I hope that we can learn one thing or two from this, and I can't wait to hear your speeches again next week. So thanks to you, thanks to everyone, and back to you, Toastmaster Iran.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dita, for delivering your very comprehensive counter. And thank you for reminding us about how to deal with our and many things, repetitive words. And today we will move to another evaluator. It is our grammarian, Toastmaster Akara. Are you ready to share your report? Kadita, I think you're still sharing your screen. Okay, so Toastmaster Akara. Okay, so Toastmaster Akara, grammarian, the screen is yours.
Okay, that was quick because this is unexpected. I decided to use the cable this time, so we don't have any problems connecting my iPad to the computer. Okay, so hello, you guys, back to me again as your grammarian this time. And this is the WOD counter, which today's WOD is conscientious. And I'm really proud to see that a lot of, like, almost more than half of our speakers use the WOD today, which is very exciting, which means that we get to learn today what conscientiousness, it's actually quite a hard word, conscientiousness actually means. Yeah. So thank you very much, everyone, for using the WOD in your speeches. And the next one, exciting, which is the grammar notes, grammar misuses. So I only have 3 today because I had to juggle between becoming the TTM and writing down the grammar notes. I kind of only caught 3 that we are going to talk about today. So the first one, I haven't got any funding for my education. Maybe some of you may think, wait, Akara, what is wrong with this sentence? It feels right. Because it actually is, but with a note. So I haven't got, so this is the structure of a perfect tense because we have haven't here. It's this word that I want to talk about. So depending on where you are in the world, because we have a lot of English speaking countries, we have America, we have Australia, we have the UK with all of their different rules of grammar. So got here, the third form, which is what you have to use when you're using a perfect sentence, is actually gotten. So get is the base form or the verb 1. Got is the past form, and gotten is the past participle or the verb 3. So a lot of Americans, they just use, I haven't got any funding for my education, but maybe in some other place, you have to say, I haven't gotten any funding for my education. But since we are in a speaking sort of setting here, and we're not really that, it's not really informal writing, and it depends on where you are anyway. So I would just like to point that out. And actually, there is nothing wrong with this sentence, depending on where you are and which grammar rules that you decided to follow. And the second one is, I want to study to abroad. So while abroad here has actually 2 uses as a noun and as an adverb, we usually don't say to abroad because abroad here isn't actually like a specific place. So the to here is a preposition. For example, I want to go to the mall. I want to go to Italy, because abroad here isn't really that specific. we can just use it as an adverb. Like, I want to study abroad. So we can use it as an adverb to describe the act of studying. So we could just erase the two. I want to study abroad, which means you want to study overseas in another country that is not Indonesia, for example. I want to study abroad. So the abroad here, even though it can also be used as a noun, but note that it's used as a noun in very specific ways. It's more often used as an adverb. So I want to study abroad instead of I want to study to abroad. So we can get rid of the preposition to and just say I want to study abroad. And the third one is I have to conscientious about the skills that I have. So conscientious is actually, I think it is an adjective. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's an adjective. We can look it up after this. So conscientious here is an adjective. So before we want to say, I think it's an adjective or an adverb. I think it's both. We'll look it up after this. So before we can use the word conscientious here, we have to have another word to support it. I have to be conscientious. Yeah, I think it's an adjective if it's like that. Yeah. I have to be conscientious about the skills that I have. Because when it's an adjective, it's a state of being. It's a state of being something. For example, if you want to say that somebody is hardworking, and if you want to say that because conscientious as hardworking kind of means the same thing. So you can, for example, I have to be hardworking to achieve my dreams. So you can kind of use conscientious in the same way as hardworking. I have to be conscientious about the skills that I have. Because with hardworking, you wouldn't say I have to hardworking to achieve my dreams. So we have to have the word be to support the adjective that is used there. And I actually don't have a lot of recommendations or notes, but what I would like to highlight is that conscientious is quite a hard word, and it sounds very similar to consciousness, but they're two very different things. So conscientious means, what was it? Oh, I made the word of the day, and I don't even memorize the definition. Wait, let me look it up. Conscientious means wishing to do what is right, especially to do one's work or duty well and thoroughly. So even though it's similar to consciousness means a state of being aware or being awake in a certain situation. So we're all here and we're conscious, but we're not necessarily conscientious, because conscientious means wishing to do what is right, especially to do one's work or duty well and thoroughly. I would just like to put that out there. Okay, that's all. And I would like to close my grammar reviews with quotes from all the participants. For example, I can't be anything I want because God made me something that I need, from Toastmaster Alvin. And then we have North Star from Toastmaster Hadita. Everything I have today started from a dream from soon-to-be Toastmaster Lukman. And finally, we can choose what we want logically from soon-to-be Toastmaster Rima. And that would be all of my grammar reports for today. Sorry that is overtime. Is it overtime, Kairan? And thank you very much for listening. I hope we can all learn something today. So I give the control back to you, Kairan, as our GE.
Thank you so much for our teacher, Akara, that always being our grammarian. So that's the report from our grammarian. But please, guys, don't forget that we are learning in here together. So don't mind about your grammarian, just speak through your speeches. And for today, I want to maybe give some feedbacks about our meeting for today. Maybe we just begin late, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But thank you to our grammarian, Toastmaster Akara, for filling the spaces to deliver about Ministry of Finance in the beginning. And then and I'm very appreciative with the people that take a double role for today, Toastmaster Yang Batus, Toastmaster Akara, and then the like you want to take the role like in that time. So I really appreciate for the people that take the role. Also to our counter, Kak Dita, and many role takers for today. Thank you so much. And I think everyone in here just enjoy our table topic, knowing that the word of the day is something that is really new for us, so we can learn new words that can grow our vocabulary. And so that's all for me as a general evaluator for today, and I will give it back again to our Toastmasters of the meeting. It is Toastmaster Yanta, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much to Toastmaster Iren, our general evaluator, and all of her teams, the role taker in the evaluation teams. Oh my God, you all of you really enrich our knowledge uh, about what we have spoken, what we should improve, and uh, many things new, especially for me, which can be my guidance for my next speeches, and maybe for all others participant here who have delivered their speech in our meetings. Thank you very much. And yeah, I think we approach our end line here of our meeting, and I would love to call again uh, for the result of our ballot from our ballot counter. Toastmaster Iren, have you gotten the result?
Yes, I think I've already got the result, but wait for a minute to make sure.
For all of you, if you haven't voted, maybe you can still vote for now if Toastmaster Iren haven't closed it. I think everyone have voted.
Okay, so I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 people has voted.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we've already had a quorum. So we can announce who is the best double topic speaker for today. Wait, I just load it again. Okay, so actually we have two double topic speakers for today, best double topic speakers for today, because the amount of the voters are the same. So the best double topic speakers for today, it is soon to be Toastmaster Ricky Dina and Toastmaster Dita. Yay! So they both have the same votes. So we have to congratulate both of them. Yay! Soon to be Toastmaster Ricky Dina and
Wait
yes.
for a moment. I would love to take their photo.
Oh yes. Soon to be Toastmaster Ricky Dina and Toastmaster Dita, you can take
Okay.
photo.
Okay.
I think I don't have to lah.
Oh, okay. I think it's always for our ballot counter. Okay, then. Moment 1, 2, 3. Hold, still hold. Hold a little longer. Okay, thank you.
Yay! Congratulations to Toastmaster Ricky Dina and Toastmaster Dita. So I think you can have, what can I say, a cute Friday evening because of your basketball topic speaker for today. Yay! And I will give it back again to our Toastmaster of the meeting. Toastmaster Yanta, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Iren, as our ballot counter, and also congratulations to Toastmaster Dita and soon to be Toastmaster Ricky Dina as the best table topic speaker for our meeting today. And please, for all others, it doesn't mean that you're bad or anything. It's just a favorite speakers. All of you here who have just deliver the speech. I think you are a great speaker because you are also brave enough to start speaking. That's the most important. Okay, I think we have just finished all of our 3 agendas today. So I guess as your Toastmaster of the meeting, I will close the meeting and give it back to our president, Toastmaster Iren. The screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yanta. Before we close our meeting for today, I want to ask, at first maybe to soon to be Toastmaster Kidina, this is your very first time, right, to join Toastmasters meeting? Only in
Yeah.
Ministry of Finance Toastmasters meeting, or this is your very first time in Toastmasters, in any Toastmasters club?
In any Toastmaster
Wow,
club.
so how do you get the info?
I know this program because of my and there is someone that I know in my organization named Puspa Studi
Oh.
Perpajakan, and there is Kak Kurata Ayun.
Aan. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wah. Aan. Oh my God.
I already know that she won the speech competition recently,
Yes, yes.
and
That's
she tagged this account, that's Ministry of Finance Toastmaster Clubs. So I followed this account.
so you've been working. You are in STAN student?
Yes, I'm
apa?
a fourth semester student,
Oh, tubel, not ya?
not a regular
Oh,
student.
new student ya.
Yep.
I see. Okay. Please come again next week because we are open not only for Ministry of Finance people, but also from many people, especially also PKM staff. Thank you
Okay,
so
I
much,
will.
Suntubitas Master Ricky Dina.
Thank
And
you
maybe
so
I
much.
will go to Suntubitas Master Lukman. This is your very first time too to come to our meeting.
Yes, this is also my first time
So,
joining this kind of this kind of
uh,
thing.
you know from OA or how?
Yes, I just uh kind of bored, just seeing Nadine, and I see this glimpse of Toastmasters. What is Toastmasters? Just I just joined, and I ended up here.
Wow, so you're in Cimahi ya? Okay,
Yes,
are you from PKN Stan too?
yes, I'm also from Stan.
Okay, thank you so much. So I
Thank you
hope
for
that
having me.
you can come again next week to practice yourself. And thanks
Thank
for
you.
your boldness to scroll the Nadine so you can find us through the Nadine.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Sentivitas Master Lukman. Maybe last person, yeah. Maybe I want to ask another very first timer. It is Sentivitas Master Rima. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
in a car.
Okay, so how your very first time to come to our club?
Actually, this is my second time
Ah,
in both Toastmaster. I was here a week ago, but
oh,
I didn't have any courage to raise my hand or anything.
so this is your second time. So,
Yeah.
okay, so thank you so much. Are you from Management Asset Directorate?
Yes, I'm from Asset and
Which,
Asset Management. Yes,
which
I'm
area?
in Malang. I'm in the Service Office Malang.
Mm, okay, thank you so much for having us, Civitas
Thank
Master.
you.
We cannot wait again to see you next week. So everyone, Civitas Master Olivia, it's also nice to meet you again this week. I hope that I can meet you again next week. So to everyone in here, thank you so much for participating. Your words, your speech really help us to not help us. I think we learn many things from your words, from your speeches. So please do not afraid to let your words to know by the others of people in here. So thank you all. With that, I will call this meeting adjourned. Yay! That's the end of our meeting for today. Have a nice weekend, everyone.
Happy
Very
weekend,
much, everyone. Have a
everyone.
nice
Thank you so
weekend.
much.
Thank you, everyone. See you next
Yeah.
week.
Thank
See
you.
See
you.
you again next week.
I will close the meeting, everyone.
Okay. Thank you, Mas Rianta.